Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. In this video, we're going to talk about Bianca Censori. She shut down her Instagram story following Ye's, controversial series of tweets. I believe that she shut it down at the time when Ye spoke about Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. And thank God Jay-Z and Beyonce, they haven't responded because I think they have a sense of what is going on with Ye. Now, I know that a lot has been said and we're not going to address everything in this video because if we address everything in one video, then you guys know that is going to be an extremely lengthy video. But in case you have missed it, Ye basically said that Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids are retards because of artificial insemination. Now, please note that Ye and Kim has also taken the route of artificial insemination. Remember that they have a surrogate. And I know that, yes, oftentimes people do have surrogates and it's not via artificial insemination, but for Kim and Ye, they had documented that portion of it on the family reality TV series. Now, unless it is the case, they were lying for clout. But if they weren't lying, then I would say Ye has taken the route of artificial insemination, and we can see that Saint and Chicago, they are in perfect health based on what we can tell from the outside looking in, because even though we're on the outside looking in, we may not always see everything that's going on, but we can tell that the kids are pretty much perfect as it relates to their health. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because of what you said as it relates to, artificial insemination being the result of the kids being, of special abilities, as I would like to put it. Now, we know that that is not, accurate because we've seen other people who have kids who are special needs, and it's not because of artificial insemination. No, Bianca Censori, she shut down her Instagram story following that because I believe that Bianca was avoiding anyone sending her any messages or anything like that. Now, you guys know that I'm a content creator, but every time Ye posts something that is repulsive, whether I agree or disagree, I get a influx of messages via Instagram DMs, and I see Instagram has been shutting them down, because people really are vile, people are crazy, and also, too, at the same time, people are narrow-minded. And when I say people are narrow-minded, what I mean is that people will attack you for everything. Because whenever Ye says something, I get attacked. I absolutely kid you not. I don't know why, because I'm not the only creator that does video, supporting or objecting to anything that Ye says. So that is something I can never understand, why people are so narrow-minded. And I'm going to also honestly say that, when you look at some of the statements and comments and messages that I've gotten, I can tell that those people are suffering from mental health issues as well. And as such, I don't take those personal, because some of the things that people say, when I share those messages with others, they immediately detect that, yeah, that's a mental health challenge going on right there. So the reason why I've shared what I've been experiencing with you guys is to say, if I've been experiencing that, I cannot even begin to fathom what Bianca has been experiencing and the questions that she has been getting. getting. Even though she has a way of filtering the questions coming in from her Instagram story, sometimes even when you put on that feature to block the messages coming in, you can definitely see them, but it's just that Instagram may have sensitized them in the sense that you cannot respond to them or they get deleted, but you can still see them. So as such, I'm just saying that to say that I can tell that Bianca is pretty much, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I believe that she's sick and tired of people basically always asking her about Ye's behavior, when I believe that she is expecting people to be understanding of the fact that she has no control at this point in time. Because if you guys haven't seen that clip that I shared with you of Ye basically knocking out a paparazzi, and he had a relative beside him, and she was saying, Ye, hold my hand. And he was so vile with her. He wasn't even listening to her. So just imagine Bianca Censori dealing with that, behind closed doors. I cannot imagine. So as such, I believe that Bianca is trying to save herself mentally at this point in time, because that can be a lot for anyone to deal with. And it doesn't matter how educated you are. It doesn't matter how patient and understanding you are. This is a lot to deal with. And while she has to deal with it on a personal level, because she really does, she cannot escape it even if she wants to. Even if she files for divorce, she's going to always have the questions coming at her. So I'm saying is that what I'm getting is that Bianca is controlling the things that she can control in this sense. She can only control herself. She cannot control Ye. And I believe that we all can see that at this point. And as such, she is self-protecting as much as she can from a mental perspective, and I definitely believe that she should at all costs, because people don't understand boundaries. And even when they understand them, people don't respect them. And then again, what I've realized, and I'm going to say this openly and honestly, I realize because Ye has a mental health challenge, he has a slew of people who has similar challenge that follows him, and they support him. And whenever you say anything that is not in support of the vile things that he says on social media, these people, they will try to attack you. You trust and believe they will try to attack you. So as such, from a personal point of view, I believe that Bianca is just shutting things down. She doesn't want to deal with it because already she didn't imagine this life for them. Remember that she was with him at the time when the world turned their backs against him. And when the world turned their backs against him, she was there. Even at one point when he said that, they didn't have anywhere to stay, she was there. And I believe that what Ye did, I do believe that there was some amount of trickery involved. I believe that Ye always knew deep down inside that he was never going to change, because he has some, unaddressed conflicts. And when I say unaddressed, I'm talking about, for example, Jay-Z not coming to his wedding, how Kim's ended things with him, and not just how she ended things with him, how she basically used Pete Davidson and the media to manipulate and ruin him. So I believe that Ye told Bianca the story like, we're going to conquer, we're going to do this. And I believe that she could literally see the plan of them coming back, winning, and Ye building back his empire. But the moment that he built the empire, he started burning it again. And I believe that that's where she got confused and like, wasn't this our plan? Like, wasn't this our goal? So if this was our plan and our goal, why would you burn down your empire again? Or is it that I was the only one who had no idea that this was your plan all along? The moment you came back, the moment you were on top again, you were not gonna keep that momentum going. You always had the intent of declaring war against people, because the mere fact that Ye can say something repulsive about Jay-Z's kids, and then he's now saying, calling out Kim and accusing Kim of HT and ST of black people, you can definitely tell that he's deflecting from what he said. He's trying to use Kim to cover up that mess. And I know that people are going to say, but he's not telling a lie. We need to stop making excuses for Ye. We're not saying that he's telling a lie when it comes to the things that he's saying about Kim, but how will that address the horrible things that he has said on social media about people's children? Children are innocent and they should be left out at all times. Those kids did not do anything to Ye, and it doesn't matter if Jay-Z attended his wedding when he was married to Kim or not, because to the end, he did prove Jay-Z and Beyoncé correct. Kim was not good for anyone's brand image nor reputation. They told him that Kim is not good for him. She's gonna ruin his brand. She's gonna ruin that image. And she did. So why is it that you're gonna be upset with someone for your choice when they have to make a choice to secure themselves? People are choosing their battles wisely. Bianca is choosing her battles wisely. She has chosen not to be in LA and be around Ye during this difficult period, even though that's not what I would like for him. But if he's doing this on social media, I cannot even begin to imagine the things that he might be saying to her behind closed doors. No one wants any of that. I believe that Bianca doesn't mind staying with him through the thick and thin, but I believe that she doesn't want to stay with him while he's declaring war against people, knowing that he has options. It's not as though he doesn't have any choice. He does have a lot of options. And as such, I don't see why people are supporting this to say, oh, yes, let him talk. Let him talk for what reason? You people are just being messy. It's not going to help him, because he's going to come back and he's going to talk again, and he's going to find himself trapped in a repeated cycle. What about let him get help and let him address his concerns, the right way? Because this is not helping him. It's not helping you. It's not helping me. We might be making content and we're talking about it, but is it going to help us in any means, shape, or form? Absolutely not. So as such, I cannot subscribe to the things that Ye is doing. Speaking out about things occasionally, it's not a bad thing. But do you guys realize that Ye has been going off for days nonstop on everyone? It can't be that everyone is the problem. It has to be him. He needs to get some help. The man is not okay. And that's just what it is. The truth is just the truth. He needs help. But I'm going to leave that at that, because I know that when it comes to truth, people will always take an offense to what is factual. And I guess everyone has to be them, and that's just the way it is. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, stay safe, and we'll talk some more in the comment section. Peace.